What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quisballinn, man, and I'm back with another video. And the All-Star Weekend is officially over. And I gotta tell you guys, man, it was pathetic, man. I mean, this All-Star Weekend was atrocious. And quite frankly, I'm done with it. I don't want to hear another thing about All-Star Weekend, nothing about stars, the moon, and the sky. This was pathetic. I mean, you got these guys making all this money and they run around here acting like they're putting on the show for the fans, but they're actually just giving half-hearted effort. There's no intensity and it's just boring now. And it's not what it used to be back in the day. Let's get this started with the celebrity game. Now, right off the top, I must tell you guys, I didn't watch this shit because I knew it was going to be complete garbage. And I just looked at the list of names of the people who were going to be participating, I should say. And I just immediately wasn't interested. I mean, it's just pointless. It's just pointless. Celebrities, most of them can't hoop. Y'all banned Chris Brown. He's probably the only celebrity that can hoop. You had Micah Parsons, who's 280 pounds, running over people, scored 37 points. He wins the MVP. I mean, come on. Who wants to see this? It was pathetic. I didn't tune in to 1 second of it. I saw the clips, and I wish I could have my time back from seeing those short clips. You got this skills challenge and things like this. I mean, it's just horrible. It's horrible. No one wants to see this anymore. Do away with this. Figure something else out. Make these guys really compete. Now let's move on to some events that I actually used to like. I used to like the 3-point shootout. I used to like the slam dunk contest. There used to be some excitement in it. Let's go to this 3-point shootout. I mean, come on. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It's just not exciting. And you had terrible commentary. You got Reggie Miller and Kenny Smith is up there drunk. We don't know what he's talking about. And it was just pathetic, man. Anybody who watched it can agree with me. And I want y'all to jump in the comments and let me know, am I tripping? But I'm fired up over this. I think the biggest thing that I hated about the 3-point shootout was the fact that Damian Lillard won. And some of you guys are probably like, why are you mad Lillard won? Why are you mad Dame Time won? Let me tell you why. The guy can hit all these wide open threes in this type of setting where this means nothing, meaningless basketball. He's the GOAT at shooting. The man is having a pathetic season for the Milwaukee Bucks right now. He's over there getting coaches fired. The man is shooting less than 35% from the three, I'm pretty sure. But you can come out here on All-Star Weekend and say, "Yeah, I didn't even practice. I just came out here and shot." Wow. So you could hit all them shots in the 3-point shootout that don't matter. But during the regular season, when your team needs to win games, this is how you perform. You perform like a scrub. Everybody thought Dame coming over to the Milwaukee Bucks was going to be fireworks. We thought Dame and Giannis was going to take over the league. And now it's looking like these boys are probably going home in the first or second round. Damian Lillard, why is you hooping like this at All-Star Weekend, fam? Then he follows that up on Sunday night and wins the All-Star Game MVP. Are you serious? I'm happy that crowd in Indiana booed Damian Lillard, man. And it should be a wake-up call to him. Why are you balling out at All-Star Weekend, but you can't perform your real job for the Milwaukee Bucks? I want someone to answer that question because I'm going to keep asking it. When we press Damian Lillard and we ask, yo, what's going on, bro? Why you not hooping like you normally would? What's going on? Is your mental okay? Is everything all right at the crib? You not looking the same, bro. Is the age catching up to you? The man said, I'm having problems at home. I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a divorce, and it's hard to play through that. Are you serious? So, did the divorce finalize right before All-Star Weekend? Is that why you got your mind right? And you making all them threes? And the man was pulling up from half court in the All-Star game, fam. You know what this is telling me? This is telling me without pressure, Damian Lillard is basically Steph Curry. With pressure, the man turns into Nate Robinson. He comes up smaller than he is. The man looks like he doesn't know what's going on out there when he's hooping in a real basketball game. And I got no beef with Damian Lillard. Only reason I'm this fired up is because I expected so much more out of this guy. You walk around here pointing at that broke ass watch during the regular season, but now your shit work during All-Star weekend. It's pathetic. Let's get to the All-Star game in general. These dudes do not try. No effort. Lazy basketball. I mean, come on. I could go grab 9 other guys right now. We could run full court at the Y, and that would probably be more exciting than these professional basketball players running up and down the court, dunking and shooting wide open threes the entire game. Wow, you 6'12" and you can dunk a basketball. You can catch an alley oop. Wow, you're a professional basketball player and you can make a wide open three. And games like this really separate the clowns in the league from the real dogs. It's one thing if you're a young player and you come out here trying to win the MVP, because this may be your first, second, third time in the game, and you want to take home that trophy. You really want to win the game. You really trying to prove you belong in this league. But Karl Anthony Towns, the man goes out there and drops 50 points in an All-Star game. And when it comes to the regular season, this man is not him. I want y'all to watch in the playoffs what Karl Anthony Towns does. And my whole problem is these guys can ball out with no pressure. But when it comes to the real game, these dudes fold. Cat's gonna fold in the playoffs. Dame's gonna fold in the playoffs. And how could I skip that dunk contest? I mean, I'm so mad. My brain is going so many different places right now. Let's get on that dunk contest. Jaylen Brown, you should be banned from the league for that performance you had in that dunk contest, bro. What the hell was you even out there for? The man tried to do a dunk and recreate a dunk. I think his name was D Brown, the dunk where his eyes was closed. He covers his eyes and yams it. Creative idea. Jaylen Brown was apparently the wrong person to try to do that. You embarrassed yourself. How did that man even make it to the next round of the dunk contest? Toppin was robbed. He should have been in that next round versus McClung. Jaylen Brown tries to recreate that dunk. You're supposed to close your eyes before the dunk. The man dunked it and then cover his eyes. The dude is a clown, bro. The dude is a clown. And stop comparing this guy to Jason Tatum. No, I'm not just saying that off of the dunk contest, but partly, yes, I am. He made me that upset. Not only did they cheat for him to get to that second round in advance, but the dunks this man did were weak. Bro, you jumped over Kai Cenat sitting down. Do you know how tall Kai Cenat is standing up? The man is 4'3", and then you had to sit him down to dunk over him. This is embarrassing. You should have had the man stand on a chair or something. That could have been more impressive. So let me get this straight, Jaylen Brown. You see a white dude, Matt McClung, jump over Shaquille O'Neal. Dude shot like 7'3". You see that, and your bright idea is, oh, let me go dunk over the shortest man while he's sitting down. This is pathetic. Adam Silver, you're a liar. You said the All-Star game was going to be competitive. You capped, bro. Another thing on this dunk contest. Why do y'all keep bringing Mac McClung up just to do this dunk contest, bro? Y'all keep calling that man's phone saying, "Hey, All-Star Weekend coming up. You gonna come fuck with us?" Just for the views, just for the money. And then when it comes time for him to sign onto an NBA roster, y'all don't answer his calls. The man can't get 30 seconds of playing time in a real NBA game. He can't be that bad at basketball. He can't be. There's scrubs in the league. He could be the 15th man on some roster. It's just wrong, man. And it is Black History Month, so I will give y'all a pass, but damn, the man is saving y'all ratings right now in the dunk contest because he's the only one really putting on the show. And that in itself is sad. No real stars compete in the dunk contest, bro. Jaylen Brown, I will commend you for trying, bro, but don't ever do it again. Don't ever do it again. You got Jason Tatum coming out on the court in big ass mink coats throwing you alley oops. I mean, it was pathetic, and you missed the first one. All-Star Weekend is a joke. If any of you are thinking about stopping your plans and sitting down and watching this for next year, or hosting an All-Star Weekend party, or putting your money together trying to get some tickets to go, do me a favor. Do not go. Go get you a hotel room for $50 and just drink liquor all night, each day of the weekend. Go to a bar for 3 nights in a row and get blasted. You will have hella more fun than sitting down watching these dudes not care about the game, not care about any of these contests, and they claim that they're doing it for the fans. You doing it so you won't get fined, just like Marshawn Lynch would say. Then we had the Steph Curry versus Sabrina. I didn't mind this. A shooting contest. You let Sabrina use a WNBA ball. But why the hell was she shooting from the NBA three? You still gave Steph Curry the advantage. She don't shoot from that distance in her games. I get it. She's a knockdown shooter. But the man Steph Curry plays in NBA games from that range on the regular, in practice, in games, in the playoffs, and you thought he was going to lose? And this really made me mad about that. I had a homeboy actually text me, hit my line celebrating when Steph Curry won that shootout against Sabrina. Are you serious, fam? The man sent me a gif of Steph Curry dancing, trying to tease me. I mean, the dude is a joke, man. The dude is a joke. You're celebrating over beating a WNBA player that you had an advantage over. I mean, come on now. You guys say Steph Curry's the best 3-point shooter you ever seen, and you thought he was going to lose. I mean, this is just a joke. Why would you celebrate that? Why would you celebrate that? And you gave the man a title belt. Man, the weekend was just garbage, man. And it didn't used to be like this. There used to be excitement around this, man. This used to be something that I looked forward to. But now you got dudes like Damian Lillard winning the 3-point shootout and then winning the All-Star game MVP. But wait until the regular season resumes. The man is going to go out there and do nothing. Continue to shoot poorly from the field. Continue to shoot poorly from the three. Continue to lose games to horrible teams. Continue to get first-year head coaches fired. Then these dudes brought in Doc Rivers. Are you serious? This is the guy who's going to fix the Milwaukee Bucks problem. Doc Rivers, a guy whose middle name is Choke, a guy who can't win a game 7 if his life depended on it. And you got dudes that take up for this guy, Doc Rivers. Give him all this type of credit. He's a championship head coach. The guy can't get it done. He's had great rosters. He probably should have won more chips with Boston than that one he did. I'm surprised he did that because after that, we had seen nothing to keep elevating this guy like he's some sort of winner. And I just hate that these guys come out on All-Star night trying to prove that they him. And then when moments matter, they shrink. You got guys taking this stuff this whole weekend as a complete joke. You had Anthony Edwards in that skills competition, I believe it was, shooting left-handed threes, hitting the side of the backboard. The man didn't take it serious at all. Why should we? You got Luka Doncic missing dunks wide open. You got Luka not jumping on layups, blowing bunnies right at the rim. You got Jokic, dude is 8 feet tall, missing layups and just not caring, man. So why should the fans care? It's all a money grab. Y'all trying to get all this money from concessions, people that come to the arena and buy nachos and beer. Because guess what? You ain't getting $1 out of me. I don't even got NBA League Pass. We ain't going to talk about how I watch the games. But the bottom line is this: All-Star Weekend is a complete joke. Nothing is the same anymore, man. And I know I'm ranting a little bit, but I had to get this off, man. I had to get my pure emotions off in this video. I don't even know what the worst part of the weekend was. I don't know if it was the carelessness and lack of effort. I don't know if it was Cat scoring 50, Dame winning 3-point shootouts and MVPs, but is nowhere near MVP level player during the season. I don't know if it was the rigged shootout between Steph Curry and Sabrina, where he had a clear advantage. Dudes texting me celebrating when he wins, and he's supposed to be the greatest shooter of all time. And Jaylen Brown putting on that horrible performance in the dunk contest. His dunks was pathetic. And this is how you know these NBA players are sensitive and they have rabbit ears. They listen to everything online. All the internet discourse, they hear it and they react to it just like we do. The man goes out and puts a glove on his left hand and does a weak, simplistic dunk with the left to try and prove I do have a left. Jaylen Brown, do you not understand the criticism about your left hand had nothing to do with you finishing at the rim, especially on a dunk with your left hand? It had everything to do with you dribbling the basketball, handling the rock with your left. But I bet you proved everyone wrong. I mean, I'm just done, man. And the NBA is just making me mad more and more every single day. I don't want to be this grumpy guy. I don't want to be this upset fan watching the sport I love, but this has to be spoken on. This type of stuff has to be said. And I know I'm not the only one that felt this way watching these pathetic, horrible events of this weekend. If this is for the fans, try harder. Make it a lot more interesting, guys. And Tyrese Halliburton, you balled out. You came out of the game. You was popping threes left and right. Fam, I thought you was injured. Right before the All-Star break, wasn't you on the minutes restriction? Now you coming out trying to win the MVP in the meaningless game? This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. But we get mad at LeBron James and Anthony Davis for winning the in-season tourney. And we call that meaningless. At least it was competitive basketball and the games really counted in the standings. Most of them did. But you got guys that's injured all of a sudden healthy for the All-Star game and trying to win the MVP. Now I get it. It's in Indy. That's where Hallie's playing. I understand that. But now you healed. And then the East All-Stars win the game by a score of 211 to 186. This is just horrible, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. I mean, they scored damn near 400 points combined. I'm pretty sure that's the record. And we're supposed to be excited about this. So, can I ask y'all who's watching this video, what's exciting about an NBA player shooting wide open threes? And the West clearly had the better roster when you look at the team. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Jokic, Shea, Luka. Are you serious? And y'all come out and y'all don't even compete? You could tell the East had way more energy. They actually tried. And that's why the West got blew the hell out. They didn't give effort. Luka chucked a half court shot with hella time on the shot clock. I don't want to hear nothing about he was trying to go 2 for 1. Nah, man, forget that. Shot wasn't even close. If they're treating this stuff like a joke, we got to call it a joke. And that's all I'm doing. 211 points in the All-Star game. And it's only going to get worse from here. I don't see any upside to it. Adam Silver, he better get in that lab and figure out what he needs to do to improve this, to improve the experience as a viewer. Of course, the players don't care. They have their checks. But as a watcher, as a viewer, as a paying customer, which I'm not, this isn't something we want to see. And they say the customer is always right. Well, we right on this for sure. Put on a better show, flat out. Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm just ready for the regular season to come back, finish out this second half, and hopefully, we see some good basketball in the playoffs. That's all I want to see. And these dudes that was balling out and these shootouts and these skills challenge, dunk contests, and all-star game MVP and things of that nature, if y'all do not show up in the playoffs, I will be the first one to talk about it, to upload a video and go in on you dudes. This is like a kid who has horrible grades in school, don't do his homework, come to class, don't pay attention, bad behavior issues, disrespect for the teachers, poor effort. But when the class go to recess, he's balling out. He's playing quarterback. He's hooping. He's making every shot. He's running around the whole place, burning dudes, messing with the girls, all the extracurricular stuff. He's excelling at. But when it comes to the important stuff and passing those classes, getting those good grades, the man's a failure. That's exactly what this whole All-Star weekend reminded me of. So Adam Silver, get in the lab, figure out what you got to do to improve this experience for the viewers. But I guess I'm done ranting for now, man. I want y'all to drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about All-Star Weekend, man. Does it give you that same feel that it used to 10 years ago, 15 years ago, even 5 years ago? Or am I tripping? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Did you think it was an acceptable product to put out there for the NBA? Let me know. I really want to know. But that's all I got for this one, man. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit the subscribe. I appreciate every single one of y'all that's checking out the videos. The end of the giveaway is coming up. I'll be announcing that in a future video. Stay tuned. But hey, I'm out of here, man. Peace.